Yo, check it out. Top of the morning to you. What up out there? It's your boy Big Dollar. We getting ready to ride in a minute. We gonna ride. We gonna get in the car. All right. We gonna get back to the money. We gonna get our money up. But I had to chime in real fast before I even got ready and ask, why do people bite off more than they can chew? Like, do you know what this means? You understand what this means? Well, I'm gonna get you there. I'm gonna take you to church because I really want to know why people are doing this. All right. And first, come on now. First, I gotta bring the choir in.
Let us say amen.
What up out there? It's your homie. I go by Big Dollar. I'm riding around getting my money up while simultaneously trying to bring you the game that you need. So if it's your speed, we on everything from fitness to motivation, character building, sharing philosophy. Look, just ride with me. We gonna get you there. Holla at a player when you see him in the streets.
All right. Now that I'm back in my usual spot, what up? Top of the morning to you. Back to what I was saying. It's a phenomenon. Why do people bite off more than they can chew? What that means, if you're not privy to that information, what that means is you've taken on a task, you've taken on a responsibility, you've taken on something that is beyond your capable means at the time. So when people do this, they get overwhelmed, they get stressed, they get anxious, they get tired, they're noticing they're not having enough time, resources, or money to handle what they have just taken on. So that's what I mean when I say you have bitten off more than you can chew. Either you got a new this, a new that, or you started this new project and you're starting to find out now that it's a little bit too much for you at the moment, okay? And that's what I'm going to lead with, because my first thing I'm going to say about that, my first of all for that whole situation is, I feel like in this world, everybody wants instant gratification. So they're afraid to take the baby steps. They're afraid to take the necessary steps, like, let me go to the class first, get the certificate, then figure out the parameters, then start the online part of it, then go and find the investors and or the loan, whatever have you. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people out here, I really feel, don't have and are not practicing enough patience to where they are now fighting the process. You understand what I'm saying? And it's crazy to me because a lot of this, and especially when you're working out or you're building you're trying to get your physical tone or get your muscular structure or get your body in a shape that you want it to be. You trying to change your appeal on the outside, right? That's not going to happen in a week. You're not going to work out Monday through Friday and be like, oh man, look what I did in 5 days. You've never heard stories like that. You always see people, it's 90 days, 66 days. You know that it's going to take some crawl. You got to crawl before you can walk. And when you walk until you're strong enough to jog. Okay? And then after you jogging, you can go ahead and run. You don't just start off running. All right? So this is what I mean. People that have bitten off more than they can chew. In every different aspect of life, this can be applied. It can be applied to job status. It can be applied to your new place that you live, your new relationship, your new car you just bought, insurance a little too high, didn't know these tabs was going to cost this much. This can be applied to almost every situation. Maybe you just adopted a pet. Maybe you just adopted a pet and you finding it hard to keep kibbles in shorty bowl. This is where I'm coming from. This is the standpoint. You took too much on too fast. It's going to be a little overwhelming. You didn't exercise the patience then, but I would implore you. This is my second of all. Even if you have slipped into one of these situations where you have bitten off more than you can chew, I will implore you to now try to exercise your patience. Because I'm going to be honest with you, a wise man told me, and that's when I knew. He said, sometimes the only way out is the way through. Okay? All right? So, you know what I mean? Don't give up. That's not a way out. Don't try to get around it. Don't try to go beside it, under it, or try to get over it and be above it. The only way out is through sometimes. And it's one of them times. It might be overwhelming. You know what I mean? You know, and I like that analogy because if you think about it, that's a real thing. If you put so much food in your mouth that you can't bite down and open up and bite down, that's a real thing. Nobody with decent table manners ever done that. I would hope so, but I digress. It's a real thing. So if you out here and you biting off more than you can chew, you know what I'm saying? You so desperate trying to hook up with shorty. Now she demanding things of you. You ain't really right yet. You got to go back and read a book and do some push-ups and learn how to fix a car so you can provide what she asking you to provide for. You know what I'm saying? You hear what I'm telling you, though? A lot of situations, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You went and bought you a dog, okay? Trying to figure out how I'm going to get this man some kibbles and gas so high, all right? But we got to exercise our patience. Now you know going forward. Now before I even make them type of decisions, let me exercise my patience and find out what they come with and get my necessary steps in order so that when I do get to make that move, I done took the class. I done went down there and asked about the study. I done read the reviews online. I wasn't playing. I was on there scrolling, review after review. 4 stars, 3 stars. Well, why you say that? Why the 3 stars say that? Blow it up, blow it up. You hear what I'm telling you? Okay? That's just what it is, all right? It's life, you know what I mean? Everything, you ain't gonna bullseye everything, you know what I'm saying? But to prevent you from being in those overwhelming situations, because the higher amount of stress that comes with it tenses your body up. You need to stretch more. It ain't enough yoga teachers out here, all right? All right? I'm coming from a place of love, never a place of judge. You know I don't judge. It's no shade, no judgment time. It's a judgment-free zone when you get into this cat, all right? So, we don't have judge. We do have peace, love, and a whole lot of hippie drugs. And never, don't you ever forget to holler at a player when you see him in the street. Peace.